Okay, hi. In this unit, we're going to be talking about some of the ways that you can research companies to really know what's going on in the inside. And I've listed them here. So, employer research. Now, some of these techniques might be known to you, some might be new, and I'll just assure you I've tried all of them and I advise them for my clients. So, visiting the company, there's absolutely nothing illegal about this, nothing stopping you from going to see your prospective employer during business hours or before or after hours, showing up, parking, or getting in there. If it's a public company, if it's open to the public, you can go in there and walk around, look at the lobby. Sometimes you might have access to the company cafeteria, other amenities. So what's the point of doing that? What can that show you? Well, the point is to see how employees interact, to see what the vibe is, the corporate culture for yourself. So what you want to be looking for is, how does the environment feel? Is it very structured, very formal, anal? Is it free-flowing? Do people seem to be enjoying themselves? Is there a positive mood? So that's, some of those clues are hard to put words to, but you'll know if it resonates. The bottom line is, this is a company you'd feel comfortable going to work for. How would you feel in this setting? So let's talk about some of these others. So visiting the nearby eateries and amenities. There's absolutely nothing like seeing employees in an environment, whether it's a lunchroom, a Starbucks, an eatery, they're there in their natural environment, and you'll be able to tell, do they have a positive energy? Are they excited about their jobs? Are they heavy, burdened? Is there negativity? So I'm not talking about eavesdropping, I'm just talking about observing. And that can be very valuable, very insightful. In fact, the larger the company, the more difficult it might be to get the truth, because let's just face it, what you see on company websites and social media might be crafted by agencies and marketing personnel. We're not talking about the regular day-to-day average experience. So that's what you're after. What's the reality? What's it like to work there? So what else can you do? Well, you can talk to service providers. And sometimes, not always, the people that provide, whether it's catering, housekeeping services, security services, delivery, courier, they know what that company's like. They talk to the personnel. So maybe they can tell you, is it a positive place to work? Would you recommend it? How do you feel about that company? Again, get into a rapport and just say, hi, I'm researching. I'd like to work here. I'd like to know what's really like. Now, you might get a real shutdown, pushback, oh, we don't want to talk to you. But you might get somebody that is willing to share. And that is the next best thing to having a friend that's working inside the company. What else can you do? Well, you can attend meetups and professional association events that are either hosted by the company or have guest speakers from that company or employees that are there. And again, that might take some research on your end, but if you can go to meetups and professional associations, it's one of the most natural ways to get to know what that company is really like, especially if the people that you're associating with are from the same team that you'd be joining. So webinars, often companies offer webinars as a way to introduce their products and services, and they'll allow anybody to sign up. And if that's the case, why not take a look, participate in the webinars, because you'll hear the questions that customers and others will put to them, and you'll get a real sense as to what the company key people are like. What do they sound like? How do they present the products? Are they genuinely happy and excited to be working there? Other ways that you can research the company. Tracking down former employees. Now that can be done on Glassdoor or LinkedIn, in particular LinkedIn, and it takes some tact. Not everybody is comfortable making that connection. You send a message on LinkedIn and say, I'm interested in finding out more about that company. And so see if they respond. And once they do, you got the ball rolling. You could email them, you can exchange phone numbers, you can have a genuine conversation. Just present it like, I'd like to know more. I'm interested in working for that company, and just see what they have to say.